you feel like family to me.
Good morning, thrifties. Happy Thursday to you guys. I am here at the Restore. We've got about 15 minutes. We're here a little bit early. That's perfect. The line was so long last week if you watched last week's video, and I am hoping, I don't know, looking at the parking lot, there's like hardly anybody here. So that makes me think they're not gonna have a killer sale, but I'm hoping that home decor is 50% off again because, oh man, the finds that we found last week and for the prices, chef's kiss. So we are going to be going to both Goodwills today, the food bank thrift, and I think I'm going to swing into that Reach thrift store, the one that I got the plates from. I haven't been there in a little bit, so we might frequent there as well, but let's get into a full day of funsies, shall we? Manifesting good vibes for the Restore. Starting off strong with these bow plates. And then I also found this set of the like bowls to match by Gibson. Are you joking? Those were precious. Also loved the like brown detail of these plates. They were just giving like retro. And then y'all know I'm a sucker for these, but I could not find any big plates and I'm holding out for other sets. They had all the blue anchor hocking, Pyrex. Look at these corn on the cob salt and pepper shakers. Everything you're seeing here is 50% off, by the way. Home decor was 50% off. Look at this rooster ceramic plate for $2. So cute. I am also looking for a butter dish, but this one just did not fit the bill, but it was pretty and huge. These glasses with the bow detail on them were adorable. Are you joking? And heavy. I love these little snowman mugs. Were so sweet for 50 cents each. And then look at these what are they called? Cookie jars? I'm like, what the hell is this? Cookie jars. They were so nice and I'm sure so old for the price. I could not get over that. These reminded me of those little trays we got a couple weeks ago. Love the gold rim on them. What are they? $1.50. That guy looked sus with his eye, but this one looked good and they looked old too. Love those for 50 cents, I think. These were so nice. A full set. Never been used with the bow. Love this snowman platter. Was so pretty and all this stuff is so nice. I'm also popping up what this was. I love the holly on it, but they're like stacking vintage enamel holly bowls for the price. They also had tons of Linux today. I could not believe it. For the price, are you joking? This had never been opened and you could tell how old it was. Salt and pepper shaker. Love this like different set of plates, and then underneath it they had the matching serving tray and more plates. Love the checker detail on that. That was super sweet. Then they had some salt and pepper shakers sitting on this little shelf up top. I love these. I have salt and pepper shakers, or I would have gotten those. And then this like vintage homemade napkin holder was so sweet. These were pillowcases. Look how pretty these guys were. I left them behind. They had this platter with like a little dome on it. I don't know what that was about. Maybe a cheese situation. And then y'all look at these Linux cat salt and pepper shakers. The price I'm about to pop up blew my mind. I knew it because look how old they are. Like, are you joking? That's crazy. They also had these little pots were really cute. This shelf is where they put a lot of their higher price stuff. Like this guy was $30. I didn't scan it, but man, it must be worth something. It was heavy. This did not have a price, but it was pretty. And they had this little red like croc enamel thing by Valerie Bertinelli. I thought was cute. I could not believe I found in the wild a old school Corningware piece. This was a old school tea kettle. Look what they're going for online. It was perfect condition. It was just laying around somewhere. It's crazy in the store. The pedestal cake stand for Easter was so sweet. They've already got that kind of stuff out. Did spot these little queens, these witch queens. I left them too, but they were so cute. And I didn't know what the heck this was. That's why I love Google Lens, because I can scan it and be like, what am I even looking at? Forget prices. What is this? And this is what it was. A brass and copper ceramic double boiler. Y'all, I black out every time I go in the store. Holy smokes. I cannot believe what I just found. And again, like boxes full of stuff. And I spent how much? $17.74? Are you tripping right now? That's why when I go on Goodwill, now I'm like I feel like I'm in Neiman Marcus or something when I go on Goodwill versus the Restore. Holy smokes. And wait until you see the finds that I found. and how much things are going online and what I paid for them. 50% off is what they've been doing for home decor on Wednesdays only. They're calling it Wacky Wednesdays. That's what I thought. So I haven't been back on a Thursday or Friday, and it has been paying off. Now, my girl gave me the insight because I'm friends with everybody up in there, and she told me, she said, what you got going on next week? You come and thrifting next week? I said, that's the plan, but I need to know the scoop. Like, what's the days to come? She said, don't come next Wednesday. Come next Saturday. They're having, she couldn't tell me the exact details. She said, but I won't be disappointed. She said, get here early. The lines are going to be crazy. So I'm going to brave it and Black Friday it up like old school and come here and see what's going on, because she said it's going to be worth the trip. So I trust her. So we'll be back next Saturday here to see, but holy smokes, wait until you guys see what I found. I cannot freaking believe it. It's like every week just gets better and better. If you're not thrifting, thrift. I know a lot of y'all have said all you have is Goodwill, and it gets a little bit depressing, but you can find good things in the Goodwill. Y'all see that. But look around and Google search, because I swear we've got thrift stores popping up left and right, like out of the blue. Check and see if you have more local thrift, and that's where you're gonna find the really good deals. Let's go to the Goodwills next. I will show you a collective haul when we get home, because there's just so much stuff, especially just from here. It's crazy. Goodwill time. This plate, I love the floral. Y'all know I'm not a blue girly, but if you're a blue girly, I see it everywhere. Then they had these cute little plates. Y'all know I'm a sucker for these little plates for my candlesticks and for my dish soap. I did pick up this guy, just letting you know, because it was the only thing, yellow sticker, half off. Love this. Like, I don't know what these were, but they were beautiful. But the prices, y'all seen the prices, how much some of this stuff is compared to the Restore? They are tripping. I love this tea kettle looking thing. It looked vintage. I love the color scheme on it. They had this big pedestal guy, was really pretty with the floral on it. I thought was nice. They had a bunch of soap dispensers. Don't pay the full price at Home Goods. Look, somebody donated their entire collection for way cheaper than you can get them at TJ Maxx. I wanted these cup holders. Look how cute. But for the price, I was like, no way I'm paying that. But I wanted those so bad. I did not think this soup terrain was bad price for $9.99, because you can tell it is older. So that was pretty. They also had this situation for $9.99 as well, with some different type of plates. And then I wanted these old school Anchor hocking glasses so bad. But y'all see, the one at the bottom is broken. It's got a big gash in it. And I was like, I'm not paying that. But somebody scooped them up the next day. I also wanted this old school goblet. I have these on my wish list, but I was not paying $8 when they're the same price resellers are paying them for. I'm telling you guys, they are tripping with the prices. This brand I've showed you guys before, but I had to show you again. I'm seeing it all the time in the wild. $9.99 for this. Again, why is that $10 at Goodwill? This I was expecting to be more. I think it was like $2.99 for that. I thought that was a pretty good price for what that was. I also thought this floral arrangement set was a good price. I'm seeing a lot of like wreaths and floral for really good prices at the thrift store. Don't pay full price. That's Ashland. What is that? Michael's brand. And then someone donated their entire silver collection. Crazy. Y'all know how I am with the silver, but the prices on this stuff, are you joking? Goodwill, look, $20. I wanted that so bad, but y'all know I've seen that for like $4 or less at the Restore. And then all these were priced like $10 plus everything, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous. I did think this little tray was so darling as far as the shape goes. This is how much it's going for online. Definitely a great piece. And also this piece was massive and I wanted it too, but not $25 wanted it. Holy smokes, look how big it was. It is going for a lot of money online, obviously, but I still think that's too much to pay at Goodwill for anything. Like, they are so crazy. Maybe furniture, but housewares, negatory. These little plates were cute. This little crock was cute. It'd be so cute to put your utensils in the kitchen. And then they had this whole entire collection. I don't know what these are just decorative for in the kitchen, but they were really pretty. These sconces, I almost picked these up. You know, I'm all about the sconce life, but they're just not fitting the vibe of what I'm wanting all the way. So I left them for some other queen. And then these, I was like, oh, these are kind of cute. I didn't know what the hell they were. And then I picked up this one and I could see that it was restoration hardware. I was like, excuse me? Okay. And look at the prices for them. So that was a good little find. Take the tags off if you can to see what these brands are. This was a wrought iron clock. I almost got that too, but I left it. It was so heavy. Random, but a ton of crayons. Good for the price, right? They had a little bit of Christmas decor, but again, too much when we can pay for it so cheap at the Restore for much nicer in my opinion. I did like this tray. It was cute with the snowman. They had a lot of lamps today. The lamps have been slacking, but I love this green floral detail. And then also this one was really cute with the like brown marble swirl that I was digging. And for $4.99, yes. Under Armour jackets weren't the boy sizes, but somebody donated their entire collection for $6.99. And this LL Bean jacket, are you joking? $6.99. Polo Ralph Lauren $10 jacket was so pretty, this brown. And then we had an Abercrombie jacket in the ladies section for $6.99. It was fleece inside, windbreaker on the outside, brand new, guys. Brand new. Y'all get to your thrift. What are you doing? We have these pillowcases, were so sweet for $1.99. And then I did not actually show you guys, I put it down, but they had this tray and I wanted it so bad. And I think they were asking $8 for it and I couldn't justify getting it because of the Restore. And I'm gonna talk about it in a second. We spent $3.50 on 2 items. I got one thing 50% off. Can you believe it? It was the only thing I saw that had a yellow sticker, is the color of the week. Holy smokes, did y'all see the silver in there and the prices? And look, it is cheaper than what you can buy it from a reseller, but they are tripping on the prices. I had so much in my cart and I was like, no, put it back because we know we can get it for pennies at the Restore. I wanted to get that amber tray so bad, but for $8, I was like, no, I can get it over there or something similar for way cheaper. So again, if you know you have a local thrift that's cheaper, don't just willingly pay the prices, be very mindful of it. And I was mindful of my 2 things today, but really getting depressed with the prices at Goodwill. I feel y'all's pain out there because mine are rising now as well. Let's get over to the Reach thrift store and then the second Goodwill and then the food bank thrift. We got to start hurrying up. We slacking a little bit. We're thrift to us. This is the Reach thrift store. Look at this hot cocoa little decorative piece. And then they had the entire set. I hope you guys can see the price there of these beautiful plates. I love this. I should have got that to hang in the boys' bathroom. I might go back and get that. Love this bowl for $1. The prices here are on fire if they have good stuff. Spoon rest was cute with the lights. Look at the Corel old school holiday set. I could not believe they had the matching glasses, everything. But wait till you see what I got at the Restore. And then y'all, I had to put this in slow-mo and show y'all that I got the matching glasses at Goodwill for day 2. And if I would have known, I should have got the matching pitcher, but maybe not for that price. Crazy. I absolutely loved these chairs. I almost got them because y'all, are y'all ready for that price? Guess that price on these chairs that look brand new, $5 a piece. I could not believe it. I am in love with my raggedy ones from Goodwill, so that's why I left them behind, but that was a find right there. Goodwill could never. Look at this. $5 for this little decorative piece. That's what I'm telling you guys. Comparing the prices, it's nuts. And I left this behind. Ugh. I'll show you what I got in the Reach thrift store. I got 2 butter knives. I came in here a couple weeks ago and they have all of their silverware priced for 25 cents a piece. And I bought one of these exact ones and I've been obsessed with it for Trey's cream cheese on his bagels and butter and stuff. So I went ahead and got the other 2 that they had here. I'm just obsessed with these particular ones. Love them so much. To go into our drawer. That's all I got. I did not get the tablecloth because it was faded AF and I have in mind that I'm wanting to do like a beige lace or crochet one for our table for Christmas and for January versus that. So I left it behind and it was $4 for being faded AF and all that. Did y'all see the Corel dishware and the glasses? So cool to see that in the wild. However, I just know, wait till y'all see what I got from the Restore. Your mind's gonna be blown. So that's why I did not pick any of that up or even fathom getting that kind of stuff at these other stores besides the Restore when everything's 50% off over there in such a killer deal. All right, Goodwill next. And then our food bank thrift. Regular Goodwill, mittens lost and found. Love this little sign. Cute. They also had this beautiful holly platter. Loving that so much. Price is not terrible at this Goodwill. The other one's just been crazy. Look at this pilgrim turkey holding a platter. I loved him. Something about him I loved. Look at this 90s home sweet home sign. Oh my gosh, I love that. This was giving me the anchor hocking Indiana glass vibes. Here's the matching little bowls I was showing you to the plates earlier. These little vases were cute, nothing special. I looked them up, but I love the color. Also love this little, I don't know, this little, not ceramic, but glass things for dipping. And then y'all look at this napkin and what looks like a salt and pepper shaker, old school thing. I love this little glass thing. I don't know what it is, but I love the etching on it. And these plates, I love the blue and the floral. You know, I keep gravitating towards this even though I'm not a blue girly, but look at these with the prices online and the brand. That was a find for anybody that's looking for them. They had them. And then someone donated their entire Cabela's shirts for $6.99. Weren't the boys' sizes or I would have gotten that. I'm telling you guys, check the thrift for the clothes. One item secured for Trey at this Goodwill. Y'all, they are like wild animals when those carts come out. It is like Black Friday on steroids. And they are like slinging stuff. They had ladies with buggies mounted over, like just grabbing stuff out the cart. I'm like, I can't even see what's on it because they done grabbed it and it's flashing their cart. Crazy. I had already checked out and they were bringing carts out and I saw the frenzy. So I went and walked over there after I checked out to see what was left and it was just not worth it. So I'm like, let's get to the food bank thrift and get a little zen because it would be chaos in there. Bank thrift, look at the adorable houses. Just a little scan of first coming in with the display. Loving all of that. So beautiful. They had this bowl for $3, ceramic, super heavy. And then this was like a melamine tray underneath it. I think it said $3, but I love the deer on it. The buffalo check was sweet. Another old school melamine for $1, chip and dip. Then I'm showing you guys all of the different like sweaters and different shirts that are on this rack. Wait till y'all see the score that I found when we get home for the haul. You're not gonna believe it. Look at this 2005 Disney Very Merry Christmas Party. Was it sweatshirt for $6? And then this was supposed to be a 3-piece set, it said, but I only saw 2 for $10. But they were beautiful and they were candle holders. Love that. I wanted this so bad, but it was $10. Let me tell you, that was so heavy. I loved it so much. Love these little trays for $2 too. They were super sweet. Salt and pepper shaker. I loved it, but the price, I think it was $8, I think is what I'm going to show you guys. Yeah, I was like, not for $8. These little guys were so cute for $3, these little trinket trays, and the date on that, I was like, oh my gosh, they are precious. And then we've got this Santa plate for $2, nice. This little cocoa shaker set with the mug I thought was super sweet for $1 each. And the glasses. They have glasses galore, but I'm telling you guys, hold out if you have someplace cheaper. But if you are looking for a specific set, check places like this because they got the hookup for sure. Love this holly set, but again, I can't justify the price when I find them at other places. Oh, but they were so sweet. Love these coasters, but again, the price, I wanted this guy so bad for $4, but with all the candle holders I have, I couldn't justify getting her, but she was beautiful. Bubble lights. Oh my gosh, bring me back. I want a bubble light night light so bad off of Amazon, but they're so expensive. I wanted to see one, but all they had was the ones for the trees, but I love this. This Linux candle holder was only $5. I thought that was a steal for the Linux when Goodwill is charging like $20 for everything Linux. Look at the snowman countdown for $5. Love the old school like craft wooden signs are so sweet and then random, but this step stool vintage thing was adorable. Y'all, jackpot find at the food bank thrift. Are you joking? He gave me the insight, which I think he told me last time. Next Wednesday for them, the entire store is 50% off for Thanksgiving, Black Friday, the day before Thanksgiving. We may make a trip up here just to check it out, but I'm glad that I don't have to do anything really Wednesday for thrifting like I normally do. That's when I'm shopping today on Wednesdays. You're watching on Thursdays. So that way I can enjoy, because y'all know, if you're not following me on other platforms and stuff and other videos where I talk about it, Stranger Things drops Wednesday night. So I gotta get all my ducks in a row for Thanksgiving and everything so I can watch all night. So let's get home. Let's get some food in because it is 12:20, like yikes. And I will show you guys what we got today. Such amazing finds. I've got the air fryer on, so if it's loud, and I have Saint, so just bear with me. So we're gonna go through the Restore stuff first because it was the most, and holy smokes, and she did not even charge me for one thing, which is blowing my mind. My girl gives me the hookup. We're trying to get back to the Restore, right? I spent $17.74 with everything I'm going to show you here. This is mind blowing to me. So I have a Christmas section, and then I've got regular stuff. So we'll start with the regular stuff, but this is kind of Christmas. We're gonna start off strong. These bowls, okay, don't they match our glasses from last week if you watched? But these are, I could not believe it. This is, can y'all see that? It is a Lennox, all right? These are Lennox like salad bowls. I got them for $1, half off, 50 cents each. Are you joking? I got one for myself and I got one for my sister since we bought the stemware. She was asking me to look for a bowl to put like pecans in and nuts and stuff. Obviously this is way bigger, but maybe she can put it in there and display it with the glasses. I thought might be really pretty. Could not, I scooped these up so fast. Like, you've got to be quick in there. And all these thrift stores, I was like, in the cart. I could not believe the price at the bottom. I was expecting these to be like $5 each, which I still would have gotten them. But man, what a find. Starting off strong with just that. Then I found these crystal salt and pepper shakers. I'm gonna pop up the information on them. So freaking expensive. They are so heavy. I'm not gonna actually use these. This one's a little dirty. I'm gonna clean it up. They were $1 each, so they were 50 cents. They were 2 for $1. Nuts for how much these are reselling online. I got these to go on that little thing on my stove if you watched last week's video, or on top of my bread box for all year just to display. Really cute. I've been on the hunt for some nice salt and pepper shakers that fit what I'm looking for, and for this price, it definitely fit the bill. I wasn't gonna get this, and I was like, girl, for this price, you've got to get it, okay? Y'all know I have all the rose cranberry Pyrex. Well, they have a purple line as well. I'm trying to collect all the cranberry pieces, but I went ahead and got this anyway. This is the purple pie plate. Do I need another pie plate? Heck to the no. It is the Pyrex, as you guys can see right there. It was $3.50, half off. Are you joking? Are you joking? Couldn't pass it up. Anything color glassware, you know, is my jam, and I could not believe I found this in the wild and how much I paid for it. I'm telling you guys, this Restore, Goodwill could never. I like to pee my pants. I tell you guys this all the time when I'm shopping, because I told y'all I'm on the hunt for a tea kettle. Now, what am I on the hunt for a tea kettle for? Actually, for my simmering pots. Y'all remember I was doing my simmering pots? We put like oranges and apple peels and different spices, and you let it simmer on the stove and it fragrances the house up. I've seen people use tea kettles for that, and I thought, oh my gosh, that is so freaking cool. I know I can get them for cheap. And look, the tea kettle of my dreams for all year. I've been holding out. I've been seeing so many of them, and I saw this and I almost died. It's definitely been used, so I know I can use it on the stove. It was priced $5, so I paid $2.50 for it. But with the handle and the top and the color for the house, it's absolute perfection and massive. It's actually enamel. Oh my gosh, so freaking nice for the price. Again, like when you're comparing this, just keep in mind, my shoppers out there, to Goodwill, freaking incredible. And then right next to it, not for actual use, but was this like decorative tea kettle piece. It was marked 50 cents. I paid 25 cents for this. Are you joking? So what I plan on doing is taking the top off, it comes off, and maybe putting some floral in here and have that in the house. I thought would be really pretty, again with the brown, like I think this is not copper. I'll pop it up because I'm having a brain fart right now. And then y'all are not ready for this. Y'all know I bought at the food bank thrift the brass candlesticks, the set for $12, which was such a steal. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? The same thing, but more. But we're not done. But more, girl. Are you joking? How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. A 6-piece set. They were each marked 75 cents a piece, which that's what I should have been charged, but she charged me for one. So I paid 37 cents for all of these, and I just paid $12 for the other one. It's still fine, still worth it. But I'm gonna actually give some of these to my sister. She had mentioned like such a great find, those brass candlesticks. So I'm gonna give some. I don't need all these brass candlesticks, is what I'm telling you guys, but I could not leave them behind for the price each. And then when I got to my car and realized she charged me 37 cents for all of them, I was like, are you kidding me right now? Wow, what a steal. I did pick up one picture frame, one little gold number. It was 25 cents. Could not pass it up. And then we're gonna get into Christmas stuff, but in the linens, and I hated they had a lady that scored on some tablecloths for Christmas. So many good ones for, I'm sure, a really good cheap price, but she got them. Go ahead, girl, live your best life. I got this drying mat. It was 75 cents. It was not half off. The linen stuff was not half off, but I just bought one off of Amazon. Y'all don't want to know how much I paid for a freaking drying mat off of Amazon for all year, but this will also match. So while I'm washing and drying the other one, I can use this guy. It'll be perfect. Christmas stuff in the linen section as well. I saw this like moose towel. It was 75 cents because it was half off. I love the dark red and the actual like green. I really like that forest green color. It's like my vibe right now. So I got that. I thought that might be cute in the kitchen or in the boys' bathroom. I got a spoon rest. Now this guy is a Debbie Mum. I looked it up. It was marked $3, so I paid $1.50 for this guy. But I thought that was so cute. Again, more green on it. Love it. And I'm loving the Santa, so that's gonna be beautiful by the stove. Do I need this? No. Did I buy it? Obviously. It was $3.50, marked half off. It is a 2-piece dip set by Tabletops Lifestyle. I don't even know, but it's still in the same packaging. But can y'all see it, like the color scheme on it? And I love holly. Who doesn't love holly? Look at the little ginger. No, it's not doesn't gingerbread. It's got a little scarf, a spoon there. I had to have this because of the price, and I just love the colors on it. I did get a wreath, little moose guy. Look at this, 90s. Our wig back in the 90s, we're here for it. It was marked $3.75. I paid half of that. It says greetings. He's like perfect condition, right? Oh my gosh, it just brought me back to 90s nostalgia. Look at him with his little skis. He is ready. I thought it would be so cute on the like window thing I have over here behind where I usually put a wreath. I'll probably still put a wreath there. Maybe not. I'll probably just put this guy. I don't know where I'm gonna put him, but he's going somewhere. He was too cute to leave behind. Even the cashier was like, oh my God, he's adorable. And then last find at the Restore. Are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? Entire, not the entire, but look at this plate set. Try not to break it. Look at this plate set. It is beautiful with the gold and the red detail with the Christmas tree in the middle. It is by Thrift is the brand. That's what it says on here. When I scanned it on my Google Lens, it also came up. And y'all, they're charging like $20, $50 for a plate, for each plate. This was marked $10. I paid $5 for all of this. Are you joking when they're charging $20 to $50 a salad, not a big plate, a salad plate? You heard me right. So it comes with how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 salad plates where they're big size. They're like almost the size of the dinner plate. So I'm not mad about it. And 3 of the big dinner plates for $5. Oh my gosh, yes. I told you guys I was on the lookout for a perfect for us Christmas plate to eat off over the Christmas season. I'm gonna wash these up and they're gonna be perfect for $5. Y'all saw the prices at the other store for the sets of Christmas plates. I'm telling you, if you have a Habitat for Humanity Restore, definitely, even if it's a little bit further, y'all, it's worth the drive. Get there when they open, especially if they have a half off sale like mine's been having on home decor. It has been freaking jackpot. Oh my gosh, so that is everything we got for under $18 at the Restore. Can you guys believe it? Like epic freaking haul. Bougie Goodwill haul next. We've got 2 things in there. I told you we didn't spend much. And the breakable thing is wrapped up in the other thing. I did pick up this Corelle plate because the color of the day was yellow. It's the only yellow thing I saw in both stores. We all know that they take the tags, color things, put them in the back, and then put them back out because I see yellow all the time and there was no yellow. Sus, okay? 99 cents, so I paid 50 cents for this guy. Again, I love to have these for my dish soap or for my candle plates. So I've just been collecting little ones, especially for a good price. And I do love the color. And y'all seen I've been showing y'all the other matching pieces. So this is popular as far as a set that's floating around. And then I got this blanket I thought was so beautiful with the forest green and the red. It's got the little fringe on it. It's really nice. And I paid how much for this guy? $2.99, $3. I did not think was bad as all. It's gonna be perfect. Next Goodwill, it was crazy up in there. I got one thing, like I told y'all. I got Trey a shirt. It's just a Nike cotton long sleeve shirt. It looks like it's never been worn and it was just $6.99. Been buying him stuff, you guys know if you've been following. I'm actually gonna give this to him ahead of time because they have a lot of things where they can wear red and green to school for the week before Christmas. So this is gonna go to him early. Last but not least, we went to our food bank thrift. The food bank thrift and the Restore is probably my absolute favorite, but y'all know my heart is with the Bougie Goodwill because it's been treating me good lately too. But their prices, Saint's moving you around. He is like the worst, I swear. I'm sorry, guys. I told you guys I was on the hunt for a tablecloth. I don't know if this is gonna fit the bill or not, but I couldn't leave it behind because, and it's got wear and stuff on it too, but it's fine, as Waylon says. The boys eat on it. I have to wash it. I'm looking for a dark green one like this. There's one in my Amazon cart for $20 right now. So for this one was $5, I believe. I just cannot leave without it. I'm hoping it fits the island is what I'm trying to say for the $5 I paid, but it's the perfect color. Yeah, $5. Did I need this? No, but for the price, I thought it was pretty good. So it's this huge platter. It is ceramic. And it was $3. I didn't think that was a bad price at all for this, because you guys know Goodwill will be charging $8, $10 for this. And I thought this would be good for our movie nights. For Christmas Day, I do plan on making Christmas dinner, so I can serve like ham or turkey or something on this big platter. Perfect. I got my sister a sweatshirt. They have a lot of their cute stuff they put on the end caps, as you guys know, and they had this styled. She's in love with Snoopy, and I cannot leave the store without this. Merry and bright, and it's got the peanuts, and look at Snoopy skating. It's a little hoodie. I mean, how freaking cute is that? I was like, immediately yes. And it was $9, so maybe a little pricey for what it is. It looks like it maybe came from Walmart. I don't know, but I had to get it nonetheless. And then the golden ticket, one of the best finds of the day. Do we need another Christmas sweater or vest? No, we don't. Our food's done if you hear it beeping. We do not. But I was on the look for a color scheme like this one, and I need to stop myself now after this, because I think we are good. All right, we are good. But are y'all ready for this? This is from Studio Fa La La. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful cardigan with the gold trees on it. I can't even talk. I'm so mesmerized and stunned. Look at the beadwork. Now the only thing is, I'm so deathly scared to wash any of this stuff. I know you gotta hand wash it. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, but if y'all have any insight or tips or tricks for some of these old sweaters like this with the beading on how to wash them, drop it in the comments down below. I would appreciate it. But it's got the trees on both sides, and it's got the tree on the back. And it's like this look at the detail. Oh my gosh, yes. We gotta try this bad boy on. I'm popping up some footage right here. But look all the way down to the actual sleeve. And this guy, when you compare, this was $9. I paid $9 for that Walmart peanut sweater, and this vintage thing was only $9. Are you joking? But I'm absolutely obsessed with the color. I was so shocked that this was on the rack, because it was on the rack with all the shirts that I showed y'all last week, just mixed in. What a find. Now, I don't think we can top day one, but we're gonna go back tomorrow and see if we can find any good finds. So I'll see you guys then. Let me get some lunch in and power up and fuel up for day two. Day two, Thrifties. We are at the bougie Goodwill. Without further ado, let's get in there and see if we can live to the hype of yesterday. I doubt it, but I'm always wrong.
Two at the bougie Goodwill. Look at starting off strong. Pumpkin pie dish. The girlies go hard for this, and I didn't think it was bad price. Not terrible. A little mismatched set-a-roo, but I love that blue bowl. And then I don't know what this was, a little serving bowl. I was trying not to break it. $10, girl. Like, Goodwill. What is happening, Goodwill? Then they had this like tray situation. It took me a while to find the price on there for y'all when I was trying. $8. Again, I'm like, what? But it was heavy. Maybe it was iron. I don't know. I'm gonna give Goodwill the benefit of the doubt. I should have got these. I love these white distressed deer stocking holders. Girl, why didn't you get those? This one was more. Why? It looked cheaper. I don't know their logic on pricing at all. They did have another one of these I saw towards the end. I don't know if somebody put it back, but these little sconces were pretty. And then y'all look at these silver skull place tag things. They were heavy. I don't know if they're real silver or not. And then I love these lampshade things all the time.
Not much in there today. I got some stuff for the boys, and that was it. You know what I'm on the hunt for, and it is so hard to find, doesn't even matter in a thrift, is a round Christmas tablecloth fabric, not like that plasticky crap. Okay, I've looked in all my thrift stores. I showed you the one yesterday. I probably should have got that one yesterday at the Reach store for $4, because dang, I cannot find one to save my life. I've been looking on Etsy and eBay too, and I can't find any ones that are like one I really want. The ones that I'm really liking are on Wayfair, but I don't want to spend $20, girl, on a tablecloth. Struggles are real, but it looks like that might be happening, because I cannot. They're very rare. Round ones are rare, and even the rectangular ones are $1 million and hard to find too. They had a gold one in here that looked identical to the brown one that I'm using right now to fall, but that's just not my color scheme for Christmas. I mean, why am I so picky about it? I should have just got that and been like, work with it, girl, for $1.99. It's fine. As Waylon says, let's get on to the next Goodwill. Maybe we'll have luck at the other places.
In Goodwill, look at these beautiful black plates, the whole set. These cafeteria style trays were so heavy. I have some, but they are definitely not this good quality. That was crazy. Look at these salt and pepper shakers and ants. How cute would that be for the summer? I've never seen anything like eccentric like that yet. I loved this snowman plate. Was massive, beautiful. Also this one too. I couldn't believe somebody hadn't snatched this guy up. It was massive and so pretty. Love that so much. Also love this for $2.99. Look at the detail on it with the trees. Beautiful. And a Columbia jacket. I'm telling y'all, the clothes are on fire lately.
Y'all, did we manifest that tablecloth vibe or what? Now, it's not an original tablecloth, but guys, when y'all see what my plan for this, y'all are going to be like, girl, yes, we're not paying the $20 on Wayfair, okay? I'm boycotting that, I told you guys. So I'm like, I'm making this shit work. We making it work on the cheap, and it's gonna look cute. And the whole thing is about cozy vibes anyway. It don't matter where you got it, how much it's worth, all that kind of crap. No, it's what you make of it and how you make the house feel. That matters most for the season, right? We are going to the food bank thrift next, but what I wanted to come on here and tell you guys, there were so many people in there bitching and complaining about the Goodwill prices. There was even a girl at the counter, she had a bunch of plates, and I guess she was looking them up online. She's like, I can get them cheaper on eBay than I can at Goodwill. This is crazy. And she walked out. I was like, it's the truth though. Like, you have to be very selective of the things that you get here now with the prices. Look it up on Google Lens and see if it's a good deal or not. If it's not, leave it behind and go to another more local thrift like I've told y'all and see if you can get a much better deal. Go to these estate sales, yard sales and stuff, and look for the particular items you want and see if you can get them for much cheaper, or just pay, I know this sounds crazy, just pay the reseller if it's a specific item that you're wanting and it's the same price anyway at Goodwill. You know, it's just nuts right now. But I'm happy with my finds here. I was not expecting it because this place has been a little trashed lately, not gonna lie. So let's get over to the next place and that'll be a wrap for day 2.
Food bank thrift. Look at these like iron pieces. $15. This stuff is so heavy. That's why it's expensive. And look at this iron slate. That was gorgeous. For $20, gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I hope somebody gets that. And someone did get this whole entire village set. He was packing it up in the original box I'm showing you. I don't know the price in the back when I checked out. So somebody did score that. How nice is that? These were beautiful. They remind me of like the vintage Avon I'm seeing everywhere for the price. Maybe it was. Somebody let me know down below, my people that know all about this. These coasters were pretty for $5 though. I don't know. I did like this angel set. It was $3 for the set. That's a better price. The other one should have been $3 too, maybe because it was still new. I don't know. Look at this little brass picture frame, $3, but I can't because of the restore. And then this vintage lace. It wasn't a runner, it was just fabric. $3, loved it. And then this dress. They have the prettiest holiday stuff here. So beautiful.
Thrifting pro tip, just speak into existence what you're looking for and then you're gonna find it, period. Excuse me, are you joking? Let me take you guys home and show you what we got. So this all like makes sense with the tablecloth situation, but I'm over the moon ecstatic and I am not paying those prices, but now I don't have to because we found about the thrift. Be patient is one key thing because I get a lot of messages on Instagram talking about like, oh my gosh, I have this and this on my wish list and I have not seen it. Let me tell you, I've had so many things on my wish list and not seen them forever, and then all of a sudden you start seeing them constantly. So hold out, don't succumb to paying the retail full prices on the Amazon and all the places. I promise you, if you keep hunting for it, it will happen, it will manifest, and you will find it. Store, Bougie Goodwill, we got stuff for the boys as far as clothes are concerned. We got this pullover Nike jacket for Waylon. It was priced $6.99. Saint. He's like, I love the smell of the thrift clothes. They smell so good. I thought this would be good. I've been picking up hoodies when I can. They can get pricey and he loses them half the time, ruins them. So I am not paying full price for anything like this for Waylon when I don't have anybody else to hand it down to. He has a lot of stuff from Trey, nice pieces, but I am like just buying this because my boys, if you've seen my boys on social media when I've posted them, They're gigantic, okay? So they're growing out of this stuff. There's no point in me spending $30, $50 on a pullover for someone that's not going to wear it maybe a month. Crazy. We got this Adidas, like the dry cool wicking material. It's a long sleeve. This guy was $6.99 too. Could not believe it was in his size. Love the black detail, just really subtle with the logo, but that's fine. He'll wear this with sweatpants. This is an absolute like staple in both my boys. They wear sweatpants and these type of tops. Like I have to go take them to go get jeans because I have zero clue what size they need. And again, they grow out of it so much. Like all their stuff from last year obviously doesn't fit. So we got to go jean shopping so they can wear their cute tops. But on a regular, it's this kind of stuff. We also got Trey this Nike. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very subtle. This little black check on the like black and gray for $3.99 in his size. Perfection. So 3 tops at the bougie Goodwill. There was not much going on as far as home decor or anything else, but we scored at the next one. The hauls don't have to be huge to be like awesome score finds and make you happy, you know? I'm gonna start off with some housewares that we did get at the second Goodwill. So I found just 2. I was searching high and low, okay, for any more, but they only had 2. They had one of the tall and one of the short. These, when I scan them on Google Lens, are coming up as Spode. I've seen that brand a lot when I've been scanning because they don't have anything on the bottom. So you're like, how the hell do you know Google Lens is your friend, girl? Spode is the brand and they are going for so much. It is crazy. I paid $1.99 each for these. Now, I was expecting, based on the prices y'all been seeing, I've been showing y'all with scanning in store, to flip this over and it be $4.99. No joke. When I saw $1.99, even though that's higher than our beloved Restore, I said yes, especially when I pulled it up and seen how much they were going for. And I thought these would match my plates that I got perfectly. I just wish I would have been able to get more. Look at the back, has the, like the holly on the back as well and on the side. So pretty, but I love the gold rim detail. You guys know I'm a thing. But remember, we just bought those ones from the Restore last week, so I have plenty of cups, but I thought these would be a good little addition. No other ones I could find though. Next, housewares. When I scan this, I'm getting different things, so I'm gonna have to look, but it says that these are Libby Tawny Brown cocktail / parfait glasses, okay? When I saw these on the shelf, y'all know my love for like the brown or the amber glass. I love these. These were also $1.99. So shook by that. They only had 2. These are going for so much online, but I don't even care because y'all know this is my vibe and this is the kind of stuff I've been picking up, but we haven't picked up any colored glass, I feel like, in a hot second. We haven't found the right ones, or they haven't been the right price. This one does have a little chip on the end right here. Just like I mentioned, those anchor hockey ones we saw yesterday, they were gone today, by the way. It had the crack in them. I was going to go up and ask them if they would take like half price since one was cracked and get those. Did not. I bet somebody else did that and that's why they were gone. But I held out and I found something even better because I love these even more. Love the color on them. $1.99 each, had to come home with me. Let's talk tablecloth stuff. The first thing that I saw, the linens. I scream every single time to you guys. I don't know what it is, but that's just like my favorite section. And this particular Goodwill always had, that's where I've gotten all of my linens, is mainly in this particular Goodwill. It's so good. So they had this Threshold. It is a blanket, all right? It's like a sheet, not a fitted sheet, but a top sheet. Threshold from Target. Look at the design on it. It's got the little Christmas trees, the little people, the skaters. It's so cute. It's perfect. $1.99. Where is the tag so I can show you guys? $1.99. Like, this is the one because everything's $1.99. I told you guys it is the poo. So my thinking is I opened it up and I'm like, this will be perfect for the island because the island is bigger than a lot of tablecloths. The tablecloth I have on right now does not fit it. It's too short and not fat enough. This will be perfect as if, are you joking, as a tablecloth for $2? Yes. When I was like, I could not believe someone hadn't picked that up. Oh my gosh, immediately like giddy between the glasses and this. It made the trip worthwhile to just go in. So there's that option with the green we bought yesterday for the island. But I think we could use the green also on the round table. It's my thought process on that. And then we did pick up another tablecloth at the food bank thrift. But other things that I got at this Goodwill was a t-shirt for Waylon, a little Browning t-shirt. He loves these, y'all. These are like his favorite, these and the Columbia ones. And this one was $3.99. It looks brand spanking new, so that was a good find for him. And then for Trey, he's got a lot of Christmas events for the month of December. They've already sent home flyers like, hey,
dress up each day, like for 7 days. You know how they do? At least they're giving it to us early. And it's about Christmas pajamas and stuff. Like, y'all saw me buy the Christmas PJs for him last week, the elf ones. That's gonna be a Christmas Eve present from us. It's a tradition. So I said, hey, the boy needs some pajama pants that are kind of Christmas themed for all the events, because he's been stealing my hubbies because they wear the same size and PJ pants. That's how huge Trey is as far as a 12-year-old. I got him these PJ pants were $3.99 and they are J. Crew. It's in there somewhere. The little tag is like hard to see, but they are J. Crew, $3.99 we paid for J. Crew little Christmas. I love the colors. Y'all know the green is my vibe. Love that so much. That's gonna be perfect for him. So excited to see that for his Christmas events coming up. So I'm gonna wash these and put these away for him now. And then I also got Trey these pants. These are American Eagle. I love these type of like dry fit, like little tapered joggers for both my kids. I love them so much. We usually buy a bunch of them off Old Navy, but I'm trying not to do that. We went and bought some of the Adam Sandler sweatpants from Walmart just because they're so cheap. I did stock Trey up on those, and I got Waylon some as well. Y'all know I wear them to the gym all the time. These were $8.99, which may be a little bit pricey for an American Eagle sweatpant, but I thought they looked pretty damn new. I think the tag is still on here. Like the price tag thing is still on here, so not mad about it. I'm gonna wrap these up for a Christmas present. So that's everything we got at the regular Goodwill. And then in our food bank thrift, I don't know about you guys, but if you have done the candle plate, y'all have found out that taper candles are $1 million. You can get red ones at Dollar Tree. I have found the occasional white, but usually it's only red at my Dollar Tree, a 2-pack for $1.25. And also at Walmart, they're still higher than we want, but they're the cheapest at Walmart versus Amazon and all the other like Hobby Lobby, Michael's type of places. So they had these 2 count of these little red tapers and they were $2, so $1 a piece. Again, more, but they're fatter and better than the ones from Dollar Tree, so I paid it. They had a lot of candle selection today, which were great prices compared to what I'm seeing online, because they want astronomical prices for candles, like little tea candles. It's stupid how much they want for candles right now. It is ridiculous. So that's why y'all been seeing me haul them in these thrift hauls when I can find them, and I suggest you guys do the same. So that is for my Christmas candle plate. Happy to see that guy. And they did have a tablecloth today. Look at this one. I love it. I love the plaid. It has a little hint of the gold in it, but it's got the forest green. I love it. I love it so much. And I'm pretty sure, oh, I'm about to break my glasses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is a round guy. So this is gonna be perfect for my table right here. And also, like I said, I can probably use that green one for this one as well versus the island, and use the one I showed you just a minute ago for the island. This guy was $5, more than I'd like to pay for linen, but hey, it's better than $20, $30, $50 for some of the ones I was looking at on freaking Wayfair last night. So hell yeah, I'll take $5. Gonna wash this bad boy up and it's gonna be perfect. So that is everything I got for day 2. I am obsessed with this week's haul, especially yesterday. The restore is the poo. Y'all make sure to stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notification bell and all that jazz is clicked, because when we go next week, we are going to be hitting up the Black Friday deals, which is probably going to be insane in the membrane. But we're going to hit that up at the restore and at the food bank thrift. I'm not sure if I'm going to frequent Goodwill or not. Maybe pop in there on Wednesday. We shall see. But next week's thrift video should be interesting as far as crowds and chaos, so stay tuned for that. This video is posting on a Monday. I mentioned earlier, like, happy Thursday, because I forgot all about Thanksgiving and posting schedules. So we're posting this early, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. That helps out the video. That helps me out so much. I appreciate you taking the time to do so. If it prompts you to hype the video, I would appreciate it. Again, subscribe if you're new. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming. I am just on a freaking high with this thrift finding stuff, okay? I am just loving it so much. I hope you guys are too. I love hearing in the comments down below what you're finding, experiences, whether it is positive, negative. That's a safe space down below for us to converse all things thrifting, whether it be good, bad, and the ugly. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to watch today. Y'all have an amazing Monday. And if I don't see you in another video this week, which you should be watching the grocery haul, y'all have an amazing Thanksgiving with your friends, family, and loved ones, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.